We're going to do another hypothesis test for the mean. This one's a little different. It does give us a sample, but it gives us the sample information. So you are going to have to use the summary stats on the StatCrunch. But first, let's look at our claim. Our claim is that the population mean is equal to 60. So that means that that's the null. So the alternative would be the opposite. So I'm going to pick this one. The mean's equal to 60. The null's the opposite. When I go to find the test statistic, I can use StatCrunch, but before I do, I need to do the summary stats for that list of data. So that's way back in chapter 2, I believe. You do stats, summary stats, columns, var 1, and then press compute. And that gives me my mean, my variance, my standard deviation, everything that I need to do that. So I'm going to jot those numbers down, and then I'm going to go to stat, and this is from step 5 on your hypothesis testing. Stat, I've got sample information, so I'm going to do the t-stats, one sample, and with summary. And my sample mean was 71.067. My sample standard deviation was 17.766. My sample size was 15. And then from my null and alternative, my mean is equal to 60, and that stays not equal to. And press compute, and that gives me my test statistic and my p-value. And then it'll ask you other questions. You're going to do the other steps in the hypothesis test to do the whether you reject or fail to reject and which conclusion to draw.